Hi guys. Let's see. I think I might have to sit a little further back. There we go. Hi. I just got home. I just walked in the door 10 minutes ago. And I want to give you guys a recap of my vacation. It's not a vacation, it's a trip. I keep saying that because we're taking more this year. I had a blast. Long pause because I'm tired. You can clearly tell that my voice isn't all here. I actually stopped at me and my friend that went with me, we stopped and got food at the airport in between layovers, and the lady said, "I like your voice. What'd you do this weekend?" I said, "I partied hard." But it started off like, I feel like every vacation like you go on. Hold on, I gotta turn the AC on. It's hot in here. I bet it's like 80 in here. 77. Close. 77. Okay. I'm gonna talk really slow in this video probably. I don't know, they always kind of start off pretty slow and then I get in the flow and then it's good. So we actually met this guy named Roel, and he was, he had a little thing with one of the girls that we met there. He got a little thing going with her, but we were calling him Roel, Goel with the Flowel. It was funny. He loved it because last night I was like, I bet he hates we're making fun of his name. He goes, actually, I love it a lot. So it was hilarious. So from now on, it's we go well with the flow, baby. Let's go. So yeah, going with the flowing, as always. But yeah, started off a little rough, but that's normal. We came back around and had a blast. I went to Club 11 with everyone Saturday night, and crazy story. Story time. Well, went to the beach, took so many pictures. I got so many fire pictures. I will post some on here for you guys. But what did we do before the club? I didn't like party hard. Like, I didn't do anything wild, but I got the experience I was looking for, you know, and I had a blast, and I just went with my best friend. Well, she's a new best friend, and I took a risk on inviting a newer friend to go with me, and I would have regretted her not being there because we had the time of our lives. Okay, so Saturday night, we went to, crap, what did we start at? I cannot think of where we started. Oh, we went out to eat. And then Roel, he came over going with the Flowell, and he was hitting on our girl Marissa. And so then he was like, well, I mean, I got a GTR and we're gonna go get the Urus, and we were like, the what? And my friend Tara, she's like, the Yaris, what's that? And I was like, don't disrespect the Urus, girl, okay? And then it was hilarious. So then we got in the GTR. It was an older one, so nothing wild. It was 2014, and so it wasn't brand new, so it wasn't good enough. No, I'm just kidding. It was dope, and I got some really good pictures with it. And then we went to Club 11 after we ate. I feel like we did something in between that, and I just can't think of what it was. But we get to Club 11. Anyways, it's like 2 a.m. Oh, we walked on the beach. Okay, we get to Club 11. It's 2 a.m., you guys. I've never been out this late partying, and the night's just getting started. We go in Club 11. Well, we get there. We didn't have to stand in line because me and Tara bought our tickets early. They tell me he looks at my ID, looks down at my feet and goes, "Is that all you got?" I said, "That's all I got." And he goes, "Can't let you in. Next." And I was like, "What? No!" I decided, you know what? I'm not going to panic. Everyone else was over in their cars, so and the other girl walked back. One of the girls walked back to do something. Oh, because they wouldn't let Roel in with his shorts, so he had to go change into pants. So I knew him and Marissa were over at the cars. So I go out there, and then two of the other people that were with us pulled up. And I was like, "Do you guys happen to have a pair of tennis shoes?" And he's like, "I do." I was like, "No way, I don't even care what size they are. I need them. Can I wear them?" And he's like, "Yeah, but don't bend them." And I was like, "I won't bend them, I promise." He's like, "Don't let anyone step on them." I was like, "I mean, if I ruin them, I'll buy them from you." And he's like, "All right." And then he shows me them. And I was like, "Shit, I might just buy these from you." By the end of the night, I bought the shoes from him. I mean, how could I not? It's my type of shoe right there. They're the Air Force Ones. Those are fire. I sent him $100 on the spot. So I got me a nice ass pair of J's, baby. You know I love my J's. And look, now I got two. I got others too, but shoot. Yeah, got those. So then we went to, I got in the club. Can't even get in the club. What's that, Chris Brown song? Can't outside the club, you can't even get in. And that was me. I couldn't even get in with my sandals. And they were cute. They're cute sandals, look. Like, come on, they didn't let me in with those. It said no flip-flops. It didn't say no sandals. I was like, that's bonk. So anyways, we get in. I want to call them women everywhere. Ass everywhere. Titties everywhere. It was like a strip club, and I loved it. I wanted to go to a strip club so bad, but the group went to the strip club the night before at like 4 a.m. I was like, oh my god, I'm not starting my night at 4 a.m. I was already in bed. I'm an old lady. But anyways, we read that it was like a strip club there. But then I saw some titties, and I was like, dang, in the club? This is amazing. I didn't even throw any money at them. I bought 4 drinks, doubles, $200. And I was like, oh my god, this is great. $200 down the drain for four drinks. And then one of the guys, he got a beer, and I was like, how much was that beer? He's like, $12. I was like, I'll take a Corona. So I drank a Corona. I was like, that's crazy. I would have just got a beer if I knew that. But I got doubles because a double's cheaper than a single. But I did get Absolute. So, I mean, I don't like the cheap stuff. So then, we left there. What did we go do? I think after that was the end of the night. I feel like. No, it was not. I take that back. We went downtown. We went back to the beach and watched the sunrise. I stayed up till like 7 a.m. Actually, like 8 a.m. Got back, got a shower, went to bed. Woke up at like 1. And so then we laid around in the Airbnb for a while. Did some collabs for reaction videos. And then went on a mini yacht. I think it was just a 12-person boat, but we were saying it's SYH, small yacht humiliation. So it was the coolest thing I've ever done. And then after we got on the yacht at 10 at night, 9:30, and then got off at midnight. He gave us an extra 30 minutes on the boat, which was so cool. Captain Justin, thank you so much if you watch this. And I'm gonna put out a YouTube vlog. I might give you guys the link. I don't know. I did vlog the whole thing. But it was so fun. And yeah, I had a blast. But then after we did the boat, we went on back to the beach and we went night swimming at like 2 in the morning. And that was amazing. Night swimming in the ocean is the best thing ever. And I loved it. It was so cool. What a trip. What an experience. I mean, I quit my job and I got people on my social. Someone sent me a rude message this morning like, oh, you quit your job and I thought you were going to follow your dreams and this and that, and you're going to design clothes and sew clothes. And I'm like, first off, that's not my dream. That's you projecting onto me what you see of me, not what I am. I just sew for a hobby and design stuff for a hobby. I've never said I wanted to do it for a living. So I don't want to do it for a living. So, and then he was like, oh, you're out here partying and doing drugs and probably 10 times your body count. And I was like, dude, couldn't be more wrong. That's so crazy how just based on what you post on social media, people will judge you. Judge you. Let them judge. That's the key. Let them judge. Because the only person that knows what you're doing in your life is you and the people that matter. So that's a message to myself. Because I read that message and I was like, what? Like, that's not even the image I portray. So I don't know why. I don't know. The internet can be a rude place, for real, but it's okay. I got thick skin. I do, actually. Thank God. Because I was an OG person that said that to me, and I was like, really? I was like, but I said, wow. I think what we really just saw here was your true colors. And he read it and didn't respond, so I think that speaks volumes. But I had an amazing trip. It was the best trip I've ever been on, and Miami is my favorite spot that I've been to, hands down. Like, no question. I can't wait to go back because I didn't get to explore the city, and I stayed in about 30 minutes inland. It was only like 10 miles, but it's 30 minutes to get down to the beach. So next time I definitely want to stay like in the city and get a hotel or Airbnb in the city so that I can actually explore things and have we sat around in the hotel or in the Airbnb a lot because we didn't want to like go downtown, do something, come back and get ready to go out for the night and go back downtown again. So we would just wait and do it like all at once. So that's a different thing that I would be doing. But yeah, 10 out of 10, like 100 out of 10. That was the best trip I've ever taken. Best trip. It was an experience. It was the best adventure. Yeah, for real. And I had so many great conversations. I met so many cool people. I got to know people that I already knew. I got to meet people that I've collabed with on reaction videos and stuff. So that was really, really awesome. And I can't wait to network with more creators like that and just see where content takes me. And I had a lot of fun. I don't know how many times I'm going to say it, but I had a freaking blast. I lived my life. That's what I quit my job to do. I quit my job to live my life, and traveling has always been my goal. And I feel like I'm doing it. And I'm doing the traveling I want to do before I decide to like have a family and settle down and stuff. This is stuff that people usually do in their 20s, and I'm in my 30s doing it, but honestly, I didn't have the opportunity in my 20s, so I'm living my life now. I worked my ass off in my 20s so that I could get to this point, you know. I think that's really cool. And that's not just my dream, not to just go party and stuff. It was a content trip. So I took a lot of videos, I got a lot of pictures, I got a lot of stuff. It was a work trip overall. More than just like going and partying. Like, I was constantly making content. So I felt very productive. I'm proud. But anyways, how long is this? 15? Okay. Yeah. live your life. And, you know, if you're wanting to go on a solo trip, it wasn't a solo trip this time. Last time I did the solo trip, and I didn't have this channel quite yet, but last time I did a solo trip, I went to San Diego, and I had a lot of fun on my own there too. Like, traveling is just so important. It also shows you like what's really important in life, and the things that you want and need, and it gives you something to work towards so that you can continue traveling. And I really do. I've always wanted to just see the world, so I'm really excited to plan my next trip when the time comes. I don't plan it ahead of time. Usually I will get the urge and be like, I want to go on a trip, and then I plan it. I don't plan it months and months and months ahead of time. I plan it like a month ahead of time, and then I just go. That's what I've been doing, and that's what's been working for me, and I like it. So I'm going to keep doing it that way. A little spontaneous stuff. But yeah, just follow your dreams, guys. It's important. Make sure you do what's important to you. Not important to your parents, not important to your significant other. What's important to you. And who cares if people judge you for it? Just do it. Because one day you're going to be 70 years old and you're going to look back and be like, damn, I should have just done it. I should have just done it. Like, why did I not do it? I was too scared. I was too scared to do it. Too scared to do something that people might judge me for. Or that I might judge myself for even. You know, like that the shame wizard. If you guys have seen Big Mouth, that shame wizard, it'll get ya. But you got to figure out how not to let the shame wizard get to you sometimes, and just live life to the fullest and do what makes you happy, for real. But yeah, 10 out of 10 trip. Do what makes you happy. And also, something that makes you happy doesn't have to be something drastic. It can be something small, like picking up a new hobby and trying new hobbies until you find the hobby that is for you. Because sometimes you can pick something up and that's not it. And then you go, okay, let me try another one. And just keep doing that until you find something. Because you're never going to find that thing that you're like really good at until you try it. And most people aren't even willing to try. They just think, oh, I'm not good at anything, so I'm not going to do anything. I thought I wasn't good at nothing, and yet here I am, being good at shit, you know? So, just try. Try new things. Try new things, please. If you're going to take anything from this video, it is to try one new thing this week and see how it goes, because you never know where trying something can lead you to. But thank you guys, as always. My videos on here are blowing up. I did not expect it. I don't know, that's so cool. I'm proud of this channel. Like, this channel is so me, and I don't have to act like I'm anyone but me here. And not that I act on my other channels, but I definitely sometimes post things that I'm like, maybe I shouldn't, but I do anyways, because I felt like it in the moment. And here, I can do or say whatever I want. And not that my other content's crazy. It's good content. Maybe I'll share it with you guys one day, but not yet. But, yeah, I just like having this for me. That's all. But yeah, you guys pick up one hobby. Just try something. And yeah, try it. Just try it, please, for me. Just try something new this week. Okay. Thank you guys. I love you. And make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys. Have a good night. Bye.